Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Brian the Thorian. I'm Brian, your host, and today I'm going to be doing a different shave, the different razor that I haven't used in a long time. I bought this razor about 2 years ago. I think I only paid $3 for it. Not sure if you guys can see that. This is called a Yuma razor. It's from Turkey. And it's very cheap. I think I paid $3 for this razor, like I said. And it's lightweight, it's got a hollow handle. It's made out of die-cast metal. Basically just pot metal, but look how it's got galvanized. It's got the galvanized finish, so it's not really a very quality looking razor to use, but I used it once before, and I haven't used it since then, a couple years ago, so I'm gonna try this thing out one more time. But anyway, I love the handle. Very lightweight razor. It's about 3 inches long, 3.5 inches long, the handle. And like I said, lightweight. This is probably the lightest razor I ever picked up ever since I started wet shaving. So, and that includes cartridge razors. It's that light. So I figure I'm using this razor. It's a Turkish razor. So I'm gonna be going with a Turkish soap. The old-fashioned Arko shave stick. This stuff's been around forever, and many wet shavers either loathe it or they like it. So I happen to have it in a plastic container where I can just kind of dial the bottom and the soap will just come up the top. But anyway, let me go ahead and wash my face, guys. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm going to be using a shark blade. This will be my first use of this blade with this razor. So let me wash my face, guys. I got 2.5 days worth of growth. I'm hoping I don't cut my face with this razor, but I can't remember if it was aggressive or if it was mild, but I'm hoping I'll get a good shave. But anyway, let me wash my face, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So, because I'm not sure about this razor, I'm using a pre-shave, which is the Cremo cream, which I use from time to time for a pre-shave. I took a shower earlier, but I took a shower before I put the pre-shave on, but I just want to make sure I have extra protection from this razor. I don't know how aggressive it is, but anyways, it took me a while to get the blade evenly balanced on both sides. The only thing that's holding the razor, the blade in the razor, is the top cap and bottom cap, these two little posts. And unfortunately, they don't come out very far, so they're kind of flush almost with the bottom plate. So that's one thing I didn't like about this razor the first time I used it. Was pretty tough to get the blade even on both sides. And yeah, like I said, it took me a little while to do that. But let me go ahead and load this since I'm using this right here for my soap. Let me go ahead and put a little bit of water on my face and basically just rub this on your face. So this is a shave stick. You basically just rub this along your face, your neck. And then you get the brush, your wet brush, and you face lather with this soap. So make sure I got enough soap on my face. Alright, that should be enough there. Alright, so I'm using my Yaqi brush here, my Evil Zebra, with this nice synthetic knot. Alright, just go ahead and start lathering my face. One thing about Arko is so inexpensive. I think I got like 12 sticks of this stuff for like, let's say like $11–12. That's like $1 a stick, so very expensive soap. It's a great soap though. The scent, to me, smells like ivory soap. It's got a real mild scent. And some people hate it, some people love it, so. For me, it's pleasant. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. I just love the performance of the soap. And as you can see, it's got incredible lather. Alright, so that was a good face loading with that shave stick there. Yeah, definitely smell like ivory soap. Alright. Wow, lots of lather. And usually the soap is a little bit slick, so I'm hoping it's slick enough for the shave. So some people say this razor is scary to use. It's a scary razor because it's supposedly aggressive. And some people say it's mild. So I want to find out. Since I haven't done this shave in 2 years with this razor, I'm going to find out if it's really that aggressive like people say it is. Or that mild. Alright, that should be sufficient. Amount of lather there. Alright, let me clear there. Take some of this soap off my face since I lather the heck out of it. Alright. Should be good enough. Alright, so here's my first pass with the Yuma safety razor from Turkey. Right. Hopefully this is going to work. Definitely light, very light razor. Uh-oh, got a little nick already. Yeah, so definitely light razor. Makes you want to put press the razor against your face to get a good close shave. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to let it glide across my face. And auditory feedback is really, really loud. One thing about this razor, it looks a little bit like my Merkur 1906. I have a 1906 Merkur razor which has the same kind of handle. Definitely not the same head, but the handle looks very similar. Alright. Oh man, another nick right there. Okay, so it's a little bit aggressive. So I'm going to try and do a 3-pass shave with this razor. Hopefully I won't have too much of a bloodbath, but things aren't looking so good with 2 nicks already, especially this one. Actually, this one was my fault because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, guys. Well, definitely a little bit aggressive, more than I realized. That's probably why this has been in the cabinet for about 2 years, but definitely gotta finish the shave. So let me go rinse my face, guys. And I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Actually, this nick was a pimple I had down here, so I'm not really blaming my shave technique. I mean, it's kind of my technique, but it's also a pimple, so it's kind of hard to avoid that. So that's why I got the nick right there. And this was just a little bit of the razor. So let me go ahead and do that second face lather. Right. Yeah, so I bought this razor from bestshave.net, which I believe is a Turkish wet shave site. And so far, from what I've seen, they're not in business anymore, so you can't buy this razor from that site anymore. But you can find it on eBay. I noticed that you can buy this razor on eBay for anywhere from $7 to about $12. So the price has definitely gone up, but you might be lucky if you look on eBay. Sometimes you'll find a good deal, find someone selling for less than that. Alright, so let me go ahead and do that second pass. Should be enough good lather for that second pass. So this will be across the grain here. So this is definitely a close comb razor. I'm not sure about the blade gap. The blade gap's a little bit aggressive, so I don't know the measurement of the blade gap, but definitely feel the blade for sure. So I'm trying to be really careful and just use the weight of the razor, even though it's very light, to guide it across my face here. And I'm crossing my fingers that I don't cut myself again. Alright, which I probably will do one more time at least. Unfortunately, hopefully not. Yeah, this razor definitely is a cheap looking razor. Not a very nice looking razor to look at. I mean, the handle is pretty nice, the design, but just the quality control. I mean, it's got like a lot of imperfections on the top plate, but looks kind of like it came out of a gumball machine. But hopefully it shaves good. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. How well does it shave? And for $2, you can't beat that. $2 or $3, how much I paid for it. It was somewhere in that ballpark. So I don't know the history of this razor. I know it's been around for a while, so. okay. So I don't know if it's been around as long as Arko's soap has, but I know it's been around for a while, so let me go ahead and rinse my face, guys. That was a good second pass. No cuts on this round, so let me go ahead and wash my face. I'll be back for that third pass. Alright guys, I'm back for my final pass, which will be against the grain. And so far, this razor is not as scary as I thought it was. Just had the 2 flesh wounds in the first pass, right here, but other than that, it's been a smooth shaver so far. A little bit aggressive though, so you definitely gotta take your time and watch what you're doing with this razor, but definitely not bad if you get the alignment right when you put the top cap on with the blade. Get the correct alignment with the blade. If you do it right, it looks like it should do a good shave. So far the shave's been okay. Other than the 2 flesh wounds in the first part of the shave. Alright, that should be enough lather for this final pass. Nice lather. Definitely Arko has a nice lathering soap. Alright guys, so I'm going against the grain here. And this is where I'm a little bit leery of making sure I don't cut myself. That little place is still bleeding right there, so hope you guys are having a good week so far, a good weekend. Today is Saturday. I believe I want to say it's the last Saturday of January. Just can't believe how fast this month has rolled by. So I'm kind of glad the government shutdown is done, hopefully done and done for good. Good to see everybody hopefully going back to their jobs and getting paid for them. All the government workers. Yeah, I definitely hear that feedback. And this range is a little bit, even though it's die cast metal, definitely feels very soft. So I can see how if you crank it up too tight, the blade, you can definitely strip the threads on the screw there. So definitely gotta be careful with that. That's how cheap the razor is. So I don't know how this razor would do with a good handle, a good heavier handle, but not bad for a hollow handle razor. But I kind of wonder if it would do better shave with a heavier handle if it was filled in, but other than that, no nicks on this third pass or the second pass. Like I said, the first pass was this one, and that was it. But looks like a pretty decent shaver so far. But like I said, I hated the way that you have to really be careful about lining the blade on, putting a line in the blade and making sure it's straight on there and balanced on both sides. But other than that, not a bad shave. Just wish the construction was a little bit more quality construction. But hey, for $2-3, definitely a decent razor for that. Definitely delivered a nice shave. Let me go ahead and rinse my face, guys, for the post shave, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back for my post shave. So unfortunately I don't have any Turkish aftershave, so I'm going to be using this. Just the Clubman aftershave. Let me go ahead and put this on my face. Yeah, definitely a nice classic aftershave to use. Definitely feel the burn from the alcohol, but it's a nice feeling though. So, guys, that was a good shave. Not too bad. A little bit, actually pretty smooth shave. Just a couple places where I nicked myself right here and right here, but other than that, pretty smooth. Almost baby bottom smooth on my cheeks, on my neckline here. So, for my recap, like I said, I used the Yuma safety razor. It's a 3-piece razor, and it's made out of cheap die-cast metal, so it's definitely very inexpensive. You can almost see how hollow the handle is all the way through the handle, but definitely very lightweight. I mean, I do like the design of the handle. It kind of reminds me of my Merkur 1906. I don't have it with me, but I'll have to show it to you next time to compare it in a future video. But 3-piece. This is what the bottom plate looks like. Very basic. Just 2 little posts for the blade. The center one, the center screw post for the blade. And like I said, it's very short post, so you really have to grind the razor down to get it to fit well. And you have to make sure it's aligned properly too. But it's not a, it's very inexpensive razor. It's not meant to last forever, so this is probably just a great razor to have if you want to travel somewhere and not concerned about losing this razor. But other than that, not bad shave, pretty decent shave. It came with this little case right here, and like the razor, very cheap case. It doesn't really close properly. It's kind of like crooked, so. And I would leave links for the razor where I purchased this from, but like I said, shave.net is not in business anymore, so I would look on eBay or maybe on buy, sell, and trade if you want to try this razor. But definitely worth a try if you can find it real cheap for, like less than $5, but I wouldn't pay any more than that for this razor. But nice shave, not too bad. Use the sharp blade for the shave, which performed pretty well with this razor, the stainless sharp blade. And of course the Arko shave soap, which is one of my favorite soaps. This is probably one of my first soaps I ever bought when I first got into wet shaving. And I think I bought this from West Coast Shaving with I bought the shave soap from West Coast Shaving, and I bought the little holder here. But you can find this on Amazon, on eBay for real cheap. I think I paid 12 of them. 12 sticks. It was like almost like $12 or $13 for 12 sticks. So that's like what, a dollar a stick. So that's really reasonable. And for my brush was my Yaqi brush, Evil Zebra brush with the 24mm synthetic knot. It's kind of like a white, I'm not sure what you call this knot, but it's a white knot, but it's got a very nice backbone to it. Pretty nice soft knot. I like this knot. It's not too soft, but definitely not. Just a very nice knot. It's just not has a pretty decent backbone for a synthetic knot. And of course, I use my Clubman Aftershave. So guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys have a good week. And like I said, not a bad razor, but I probably wouldn't pay any more than $5 for this razor. Or I definitely wouldn't pay $11 for this razor on eBay like it's priced right now for. Maybe $7.60 would be pushing it. That's how much I saw the latest price for it, the cheapest price for this razor. But for $7.60, if you really want to try it, it's probably worth it maybe, but definitely, I mean, personally, I wouldn't pay more than $5 for this razor. But other than that, I probably won't use it for another 2 years, but who knows, I might take it out and use it again. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like this video, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I will see you guys later. Take care.